Anyone can kill you, Jay. We've talked about this. Where am I? What episode are we doing?
27.
27. Mari Krambu Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 27 of the Anime Protagonist Podcast. And on this week's episode, we will decide out of every anime character ever who's the best roommate. And to help us decide, we have a guest.
We have a roommate.
You may remember her from episode 13 of AniPro. We brought her back, Brenna, aka
Hello.
Duck Crumbs. How are you?
I am good. It's
Good.
very.
Did you do your homework that we assigned?
I looked at it.
Good. So
That's more than we did.
We'll be able to assign the best roommate in anime. But before we get into any of that, I look at all of these co-hosts that I have with me today, and I say, Brenna, what's on your mind?
The movie that came out on Netflix, Bubble.
Ooh.
I had somehow convinced my entire family to watch it, which is a shocker.
I like it. Respect it.
You know that thing where like you watch something that you're questioning whether your family's going to enjoy it, and they kind of just talk throughout it and make notes, and you're just like cringing the entire time as they make notes.
They're
Yes.
making notes?
Wait, notes?
Well, like we like to talk and discuss about movies, and so like my parents will see a certain scene and be like, "That's weird." But
and then they'll just jot it down in their notebook, or what?
no, but like just as we go.
Well,
we
look,
just talk
Cole,
about
they got
it.
their review. They got the review to write on their website later.
We
I love
literally
this.
do rate it out of 10 at the end of every movie we watch. So
Yeah, exactly. You got to make your blog and post your review on your blog for your millions of followers.
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess that's what every anime fan does with
With any list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So my whole family watched, but like obviously my parents were confused at the whole thing, but I adored this movie. It is so absolutely pretty, and parkour, and the guy in his crop sweater.
Everyone loves
quick-
a crop sweater, especially when you mix it with
sweater!
parkour.
Yeah. The bike shorts. I loved his design.
Yeah, classic combo. Parkour and bike shorts.
quick rating.
My family rating. Oh, I would give it a 10. I would watch it over and over again.
Whoa.
Whoa, 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I would watch that
And-
over again.
What did Mama and Papa Brenna rate it?
My mom was confused. She thought it was very pretty. My dad has watched a bit more anime, so it wasn't his style of anime he likes to watch,
yes.
but he was okay with it.
Okay with
yeah.
it is good praise to me.
It is. He has to know anime knowledge because he helps me out with my convention stuff.
Hey Jay,
What? Yo.
What-
Hi.
what's on your mind, brother?
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Hi.
Welcome.
I was caught very off guard here. Hello. Welcome to the podcast. So this week I have actually gotten an epiphany and found out that my laptop works with visual novels. So I've just been like making a huge list of visual novels that I want to play.
Gets
Interesting.
very
kinda-
thirsty, though.
Just kind
very
of.
Oh
thirsty.
God.
No.
Yeah.
Needs some Sprite to quench its
Yeah.
True.
The
Right.
ultimate
Yes,
cooling.
that is true. That is true. You know what? My laptop doesn't like some things, but out of every beverage that I give it, Sprite's the one that it likes the most.
I'm just picturing Jay like actually like
Reading it.
slowly pouring like different
Like I'm
Drink
watering
up.
a plant.
Here comes the choo-choo.
You're looking quite thirsty there, buddy.
Oh, would you like some milk? Oh, you're lactose intolerant.
It's like starting to steam, like smoke starts coming out of it.
Oh my gosh. The battery's
I'm gonna
dying.
need to take you to the doctor.
Battery's dying. Pour some coffee.
Yeah, that's how you charge it. What are you talking
Coffee.
about?
Milk
Yeah.
power.
5-hour energy drinks.
Yeah, how do you charge your computer?
I plug it into a wall.
The wheel.
No, that's the wrong way to do it. You gotta give it coffee to give it some caffeine so it
The
re-energizes.
walls are made of coffee. That's how it works. I have
They
coffee
are?
walls. I have coffee walls.
Whoa.
Mike,
That's
did you
insane.
just say the wheel?
Wheel?
Yeah. What do you guys use?
Do you run like a hamster wheel and charge it?
No,
Yeah.
he gets his wife to do it.
Jay, you do not know my wife. She would never do that for me.
I don't know. I feel
No.
like if you give her enough incentive, she'd do it.
She's running right now. Don't worry. We'll make it through the podcast.
Exactly. And you know what else is running?
What?
Whatever's going on. Whatever's going through Cole's mind.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, no. I was not ready for this.
Welcome to my world, buddy.
I think I'll go with the audiobooks that I'm listening to right now.
Ooh.
I'm on book 2 of Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Nice, nice.
And then it really like...
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
You're the one reading light novels this week?
Is that a light novel?
Like,
I think those are just novels.
It essentially, I mean, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just,
There's no
it's just a
pictures.
weeb novel, so it's good.
No pictures.
Yeah, but
No,
it's
it's
a
just
weeb novel.
It's
You
just
also
a
don't
Japanese...
look at pictures at when you're
Audiobooks.
listening to audiobooks. Yeah.
It's just a Japanese sci-fi novel. I don't think it's a light novel.
I mean, there
In
are
the comments-
Japanese
okay,
sci-fi light
question.
novels.
In
Is
the
the-
comments, tell us, is The Legend of the Galactic Heroes a light novel series?
I mean,
or
is the
it just
character like
novel?
a teenager?
No, they're
Oh.
all adults.
Okay. I was going to say if it's a
Wikipedia?
teenager, it's totally like light novel.
Wikipedia says
Yes?
Legend of the Galactic Heroes is a Japanese series of
Yes.
science fiction novels.
Oh. Ooh, I am a sophisticated reader.
Yeah, sorry, it's
So
longer.
fancy.
That's the only real difference.
It's just slightly
but-
longer.
While reading them in big quotation marks because I'm actually listening to them, I've also been rewatching Dainu Tess, and it really like expands it a lot more. It's a lot easier to understand after ingesting the initial material and then going back to watching the anime. It helps.
Nice.
It helps me and my small brain.
So what you're saying is it's a good adaptation?
Yes, I would say it's a good adaptation, but we'll save that for later, maybe?
It's a good adaptation for your rock hard brain.
Oh.
For my very smooth brain, and never say that again. Mike, what's on your mind?
My mind? I just finished watching. Well, actually, no. I have a couple episodes away from finishing watching Sabakui Bisco, a show from last season.
So good.
I'm on episode, I think, 11 of 13 or 12. Honestly, it's kind of losing me towards the end here. I don't want to say any spoilers, but yeah, there's some stuff towards the end that I kind of just didn't vibe with. I don't know. I'm just not really too much to say about that. But
I think I know what you're talking about.
Involving Bisco, and I don't really like the villain in it either. So that is
Yeah.
part of it, and he
I
kind of has
felt
a
that.
pretty big role.
See, I really like the world building of it and the character designs.
Yes, I agree. That's kind of like the best part to me is like the world building, the giant crabs, and like
The
all the
snail
different
plane.
monsters.
The
yeah,
snail plane.
and they kind of
Release the hippos.
Yeah.
yes, but there's none of that really in the second half so far from what I've seen. It's just kind of more. It kind of just turned into like a more generic anime. I guess.
Remember I sent you that picture and I was like, why am I watching Attack on Titan?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
yeah. And the scene that was like straight up ripped off from Terminator 2 kind of also lost me too.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing that is on my mind is today while I was at work, if you're my boss, this was not at work, I started playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
Ooh,
Oh my
welcome to the
goodness.
Visual Novel Club, buddy.
Yes.
Michael, you absolute weeb.
I'm a menace. I was at work playing a visual novel. I'm like looking at this and then I'm like thinking to myself, like, I hope no one's looking over my shoulder because this would be...
Were you like me and you were like, man, I really feel like a weeb right now?
Yeah, it's like a next level weeb when you're like playing
Right?
a visual novel and there's like cute anime girls blushing at you and stuff.
Right?
It's like, oh,
It's
boy.
it's like next level weeb.
Yeah.
Did you blush back, though?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there with just like, oh.
And then your wife just over your shoulder, just like disappointed in you.
My boss.
I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah,
AKA
exactly.
your
Yeah.
wife.
But yeah, I'm about an hour into that, so that was interesting.
How are you liking it so far?
I'm
Quick
enjoying
score.
it. It's fun. I'm too early in to give it a score. Right now, I'd give
Okay.
it. So like, so far 7
Too
out of
early
10.
to give it a score, but here's a score.
Yeah, 7 out of 10 so far. But like, I know that this is a dark game, and none of the dark stuff has happened yet. So that's
Okay,
kinda-
none of the dark stuff has happened. Okay,
Yeah.
let me know. Probably next week. Let me and us know when you get to the dark stuff,
I will. Yes.
because I'm very intrigued to hear what you think,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure the listeners are too.
And with that, let's talk some news.
Yeah, that was the news.
That was the news. All right,
boys?
let's. What's the news?
Who's got the first one? Me? Jay?
Oh,
Cole?
oh no,
Mike,
we didn't.
We didn't plan it out.
We didn't plan it out. Mike, take it.
Okay. The next Fortnite Soundwave series, which is a series where they have artists perform in the game, will feature Japanese artist Gen Hoshino, who is known for recording the Spy Family ED comedy. Starting on June 9th, you'll be able to take part in a series of shows that feature a pre-recorded performance of the superstar Gen Hoshino. And a teaser for this event, I guess, in quotations, came out recently, and it shows basically just Fortnite and this singer and the ending song for Spy Family playing over this stuff. I kind of did some more reading into this, and essentially you go to a special island, you enter a code, and then you get to watch a little concert in Fortnite. And I assume dance, because that's what Fortnite's all about, right?
Yeah, they've
yeah.
done this before with like very weird things. Like they had the
Oh, yeah.
full movie of Inception in Fortnite.
Serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
And there was, who was the last artist that they had that was pretty big?
Oh, it was like a rapper, wasn't it?
Was it Post Malone?
Oh, they
Post
had-
Malone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had like the marshmallow dude.
Yes.
I
Marshmallow?
remember that too.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool marketing, and it's neat that it's Japanese artists. They're kind of expanding. It's
Yeah.
It kind
Well,
of just
they've
again
had some
shows.
anime skins too.
Yeah, it kind of just shows like how big anime has become. I think is
Mhm.
kind of the big takeaway here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Might
My
just-
big takeaway is still what?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, a little bit.
At the same time, this is great promotion for Spy Family, and I'm here for it.
True.
Yeah, exactly.
I might just start playing some Fortnite.
While you're recording,
Nothing will
yeah,
get me to
while
play
we're
Fortnite.
recording.
You guys don't play Fortnite while you're recording.
no, I play something else.
Oh,
But I think
Doki
Fortnite-
Doki Literature Club.
oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. And also the Konosuba TRPG. Speaking of Konosuba, Cole, do you want to take it?
Sure, I can take it, but I think I should take the last one.
Okay, I'll take this one.
'Cause I at least like the last one.
Okay, that's fine. Gather round, Konosuba fans, because I have an announcement for you.
Exclusive.
Exclusively from AniPro. Konosuba is getting a third season of the anime and also of the Megumin spin-off novels. Kadokawa announced on Saturday that Konosuba will be receiving a third season, with most of the cast and crew reprising their roles. They also announced that Konosuba, An Explosion of This Wonderful World spin-off novel series, is also getting an anime, and the spin-off novel will center around Megumin and her Crimson Magic clan, which is really
Yay.
exciting. We're getting more Konosuba.
Yay!
I'm very excited. I love Konosuba.
Yeah.
I am very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Konosuba is good.
Yeah.
It's
Quick
good.
poll. Who's the best
It's
character in Konosuba?
Best character?
Yeah.
Uh,
Ordinarily, we'd say best girl, but I didn't want to.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to
No,
make it
see,
more
that-
inclusive.
That really makes it tricky.
Aqua. Aqua's the answer.
Darkness.
I like darkness.
Darkness. Pff.
Look,
I'm gonna
Darkness
go
is
with
great.
Megumin. I'm gonna go with Megumin, A, because she is the best one, and B, because she's getting her own spin-off series. Is Aqua and Darkness getting their own spin-off series?
Maybe they have one.
I rest my case.
Bread, who's your favorite Konosuba character?
I have not watched Konosuba.
You should fix that.
We can fix that.
Yeah.
It's on Crunchyroll.
I know where
It
it
is.
is. I've seen it.
I think that's just her
Speaking
way
of
basically
Crunchyroll-
saying
I
no.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I have
Tell us about
so
Crunchyroll.
much-
Speaking of Crunchyroll,
Wow, they're in the next headline for news. I guess I'll read it. I guess. Crunchyroll screens Crunchyroll screens Fruits Basket Prelude film in North America, UK this summer.
Heck yeah.
Crunchyroll announced on Wednesday that it has acquired the rights to the Fruits Basket Prelude anime, the film itself, for North America and the UK. US, Canada, UK. The film will screen in select theaters in US and Canada on June 25th, 28th, and 29th in both subtitled and dubbed versions, Michael. And in the UK on July 20th for the English dub only. Michael!
Yay!
There you go.
Mike, go to the
I'll
UK,
go to the
so you
UK.
can let us know.
Okay.
Yeah. Tickets go on sale for the US and Canada this Friday. That is today as of recording.
Oh, so you have to book this in advance, huh?
I guess.
No.
So. And for the UK on June 24th.
No, that's just how most movies are. They go on sale early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I have
You'll
never seen an anime film in the theaters before, and I want to so bad.
What?
Well, this would be
Yeah.
a good opportunity.
This
Yeah.
would.
Yeah. Yes.
Do it.
Fruits Basket, very good. Remember, season 3 won our anime of the year last year.
It did.
Remember?
It was so
That it did.
So good.
very good.
Have you guys watched the trailer for this?
Oh,
Any
yeah.
of us?
No.
Michael?
I did.
Michael?
Yep, I did.
You did?
Yep.
Guess who hasn't?
You.
Me.
Me.
So I'm the only one
Cole,
who's watched it?
buddy.
Brenna said she watched it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. There you
I've
go.
seen it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love
it's
Fruits
good.
Basket.
Yeah, me too. And Discord user Shazana also posted a picture in our Discord. If you're not there, you should join.
Oh, yeah.
Link in our link tree. She posted a picture of her new Fruits Basket tattoo of Toru holding Kyo.
It's so
Very
cute.
Yes.
Yeah. Just thought I'd
Very
shout
good.
out the Discord for a quick minute there.
We have a Discord.
We do. have a
Good job.
Discord.
Should join.
Good job, Mike.
Absolutely.
Nice plug.
Yeah. We're all probably going to go see this, right? Except maybe Jay, because I guess you haven't watched Fruits
Well,
Basket.
we just drag him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just bring him along. He'll be very
He'll come.
confused.
Yeah,
Actually,
they're coming.
it's a prequel. Who cares?
Yeah, it's a prequel. I'm
Yeah.
not going to be confused at all.
Yeah, it's just a good old romance.
hmm
Yeah, it's just a good old romance.
with no etchy in it at all. So
I mean, it's
Wholesome.
shoujo. They normally don't have ecchi except
yeah,
like some random time.
It's
Oh, yeah.
shoujo, so it's better.
Uh,
I agree
Debatable.
With you, Cole. Thank you. Yeah. We got one more news story. Who's gonna read it?
I can read this one because I'm very excited.
speaking of girls,
Goyles.
Tiny
Yes.
little girls like Anya Forger. Do you guys like Anya Forger? I'll answer that for you. Yes, everyone loves Anya Forger.
Everyone loves Anya.
Yeah, guess what?
What?
She's
What?
getting her own Tamagotchi in Japan.
No.
Yep,
Get
unacceptable.
out.
Wait, where you can
Bandai-
take
Shut the
care of
front
a
door.
little Anya?
you can. Bandai announced the toy as part of the Tamagotchi Nano line on Wednesday. It
You know
offers what?
You know what? I don't want anything to do with it unless all that you do is feed her peanuts.
Listen,
oh,
Cole.
true.
It offers 14 different evolutions for Anya in the form of different
Yeah.
clothing styles.
Sure.
And get this. By
Yeah.
feeding Anya peanuts and playing mini games, you'll be able to
Okay.
unlock those 14 styles.
I'm in.
I'm
Sign me
buying
up.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you
Let's
also
go.
unlock various expressions like in pixel art and stuff. And if you guys haven't seen it, click on the article there. The outside designs of like the actual shell for the Tamagotchi are really cute as well.
Question though.
peanut-
Honestly,
There's a little
Like,
bag,
is there
a little
is there
rose.
like a risk of not feeding Anya and she dies?
Yeah, can we kill Anya?
I don't think.
I don't want that.
Oh, I really hope not. I really
Because
hope not.
I had the Gudetama Tamagotchi and he died, and it was so horrific because I hear my Tamagotchi beeping, and I grab it,
no.
and basically it's this plate with Gudetama on it being put into the microwave,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
he's cooked, and it pulls out, and he's got a little flag on top of him, and he's dead. I
That
don't need
is-
that with Anya.
I don't think they're gonna cook Anya, but she might die.
I hope
She may
not.
die.
She may die.
With a smug look on her face.
Oh no.
heh. I will
Uh,
not get this Tamagotchi unless Anya He is involved.
Of course it would be.
Listen, I'm looking at the picture. There's a little image here where it shows all the pixel arts and the expressions you can actually get. There is her smiling. There's her heh face. There's her
Oh, good.
crying.
Yeah.
There's her shocked face. And there's just a generic like smile. It's really nice.
Good.
Yeah.
When is this coming
Good.
out?
You know what? I forgot to put that in the docs. So if I'm just going to stall for a minute here, and I will tell you that it comes out in Japan on December 17th for $19 US.
That was a short ass stall, Michael. Well done.
That was
Luckily,
efficient.
No, that was
Uh,
all editing by Cole. Good job,
all
Cole.
edited.
Live
Good job,
editing.
Cole. Yeah. Luckily, the article.
No, I'm not
is
taking.
Like,
I'm not taking credit for this one. That was like an honest to god, like 5-second stall from Michael.
Yeah,
well
yeah.
done. Well done.
Thank you very much. Luckily, the article is 3 paragraphs long. You know what's super long though?
What?
Not this game corner.
But it'll feel like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go stand in the corner now. Why don't you guys come with me to Jay's Game Corner?
Okay.
How far?
Well, it's right over there, right in the corner.
Over there?
Yeah,
That-
with the spiders.
That corner.
I don't like
Okay,
it
I
here.
see that corner.
Why is it
Welcome to
sticky?
Jay's Game Corner. We have some big news for you this week. We're gonna
Smells like Sprite.
look. I wasn't prepared for guests this week. Okay,
You didn't have a chance to bring out the fabric cleaner.
I didn't have enough. I didn't have a chance to clean up. I was too obsessed with all the game announcements and all the game trailers that
There was a lot.
there was a lot. Okay,
Why don't you tell us about them?
chill out. We got some Pokemon. We got some Pokemon news and a new trailer that dropped
I
for
love
Scarlet
Pokemon.
and Violet. The new Pokemon trailer dropped on Wednesday and announced the games will launch worldwide on November 18th. And they showed a 4-player co-op mode for the game, which
What?
is really cool. Yeah, so
Yeah,
4
that's
people can play at once in this open world Pokemon game. The trailer also revealed the 2 new professors. Yeah, that's right. For the first time in Pokemon history, there will be 2 professors, one for each game.
my
Sada,
goodness.
the prehistoric-looking girl professor, and Turo, the futuristic-looking male professor. And a lot of people are thirsting over them on Twitter.
Oh God,
Wow.
yeah.
It's like the SpongeBob song.
What?
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
The SpongeBob song.
So
Never
from what I've seen online, Sada and Turo come from the words passada or past and futuro like future.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I was just gonna bring that up, Jay. Good job stealing my
Yeah.
thunder.
yeah.
But you're right.
This is Jay's corner.
This
not
is my
yours.
corner, not your corner.
That was
Gosh
my ace
darn
in
it.
the hole.
But that's not all, fellow trainers. The trailer also showed off new Pokemon such as Smoliv, the small olive Pokemon, Pommy, the what?
I don't think Cole was
small.
ready for that.
Pommy, which is the Pikachu-like variant of this region, and the fan favorite Pokemon from this new trailer, Lechonk, the mini pig Pokemon.
I would die for him. I would die for Lechonk.
I don't
Okay.
understand the appeal of Lechonk. I'm gonna be honest.
It's Lechonk.
It's the name.
It's
I'm
a
pretty
pig.
Sure.
It's the
It's just a
name.
pig.
It's the name.
Look
the
at
name.
it.
It's just a pig.
It's Lechonk.
Mike, you sent me pictures of them, and what did I say? That's a chonker, and you told me what his name was.
Yeah.
Lechonk.
Yeah.
Chunk.
And then I said, that's a small olive. And then you
It's
told me what its name
Smoliv.
was. It's small.
Smoliv.
I think their brain power
It's
is
so
just kind
cute.
of draining there.
It's
Coming
so
up with these
cute.
names.
Okay, Smoliv is really cute though.
I don't
Sure,
doubt
it's
it.
a small olive.
It's just a small olive.
The only thing I wish about this though is if they would have shown off like the new legendaries.
Mike,
What?
guess what?
What?
They did show off the new legendaries.
No way.
They ended the trailer off by showing off the 2 new legendaries that are featured on the Pokemon game's box art, Koraidon and Miraidon. Korai in Japanese means ancient, with Mirai meaning future. So you can
Future.
you can probably guess what the theme of this game is, huh?
There's gonna be
interesting.
time travel.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's past and future.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think of this new trailer for the Pokemon game?
I tried watching it. I can't watch Pokemon trailers. They're so boring.
They are.
Honestly, they are. They don't really. This one didn't really show too much in terms of like getting me excited because we want to see like a bit more in terms of what this open world means, and they haven't really shown that much. But we did ask on Twitter how people thought, and we got an overwhelming response to that. And 55.2% of our votes said that they loved it and can't wait for the game. So thank you guys so much for voting. And yeah, hope you are looking forward to Pokemon.
Yeah, I am underwhelmed and can't wait for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like that's a good take, Cole. Like Pokemon trailers never, unless you're a massive Pokemon fan, like they're just objectively pretty boring.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did for Sword and Shield. They had a 24-hour long live stream just for 5 seconds of revealing Galarian Ponyta.
Yeah,
like what?
I'm ashamed to admit that I watched more than an hour or two of that live stream.
I just waited for it to end to see what came out.
I just couldn't wait for it to end.
No.
Yeah. So this one's about the past and the future, right?
Yes.
It looks like Scarlet will be probably centered on the past, and
and
Violet will be the future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of future, I'm living in the future with my PS5. There it is.
Ooh, what a segue. What a segue. Well, you can continue to live in the future with the PS5 because a lot of new games have been shown off and revealed in yesterday, that being June 2nd's State of Play, that was that aired and revealed a ton of new games. The first one being a full remake of Resident Evil 4. Have you guys played Resident Evil 4?
No.
No.
I played it when I was younger, but I never actually finished it.
Well, now's a very good chance for you to do that because this is a full remake in the vein of Resident Evil 2 and 3, and it will be released on March 24th, 2023.
I am scared of horror things because I am baby.
Same.
So, yeah.
I like horror games. I don't like horror movies, but I find games just do a good job of being a little more like
immersive.
Immersive. That's the word I was going for.
Well, that's because you're like actively in the game, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just experiencing it from a third person perspective.
Yeah.
So
the extent of horror I can handle is watching Markiplier play Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's it.
Yeah, I need to play that game actually.
I'm the opposite of Michael. Like I can usually watch horror movies, but I can't games. Yeah, I get too like in depth and then I get scared.
Well, it's probably because
it's more immersive.
It's more immersive.
Yeah, put yourself in it.
Yeah. Speaking of more in depth, we've gotten other exciting trailers, including a more in depth look at Street Fighter 4. And more gameplay for Final Fantasy 16. Both looking to release in the summer of 2023. Very looking forward to Final Fantasy 16. I think, Mike, you're also looking forward to that?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I probably won't play it for years, but I'm very excited for it.
It seems like they're leaning a bit more into that action aspect as opposed to RPG, which I think is kind of to its benefit because that's more appealing to a wider audience.
Yeah, as much as I love the turn-based RPGs, it's kind of just it's a dinosaur at this point, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, there's that, but also like a lot more people are more inclined to buy an action RPG or an action game than something where they have to look at menus and select things.
Yeah. And there's really like not much reason to do turn-based anymore, really. For like big properties like this.
Yeah, I think like even Dragon Quest, which was adamant about staying turn-based, is rumored to be going action RPG for its next installment.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. But speaking of action games, Street Fighter 6 was shown off. I don't know why it says Street Fighter 4 in the dock, but Street Fighter 6 was shown off, and we got a better look at the gameplay. And a bit of the characters, such as Chun-Li and a couple of others, and it looks really good. I'm not really a Street Fighter fan. I don't think any of us are, but for those of you that are fighting game fans, I'm sure this was really exciting for you.
I've played DOA.
Of all the games fighting games I expected to have played, Brenna, that was not the one.
My dad just bought it on his PlayStation one day, and we were having a time like playing that, and then we found the jiggle settings.
Yeah, that was pretty much.
And then you had more fun.
we did like we would play the game mode where you could freeze frame it, and we would just laugh at the freeze frames we took. It was more about that than actually fighting because we sucked at it.
I don't know if anyone really plays Dead or Alive not to turn the jiggle physics all the way up.
Yeah,
Well, the
I don't
fact
think
that
so.
they have the options for like mild, normal, extreme, and then DOA as its own setting. It's like, how extreme is DOA compared to extreme?
I prefer to play on extreme jiggle.
DOA is just a little too far.
Yeah.
Just a little too much.
That's
jiggle.
just a bit much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Extreme setting though is good.
It's the connoisseur's jiggle, really.
It's tasteful, you know.
You know,
Yeah.
when I woke up this morning, I didn't expect to hear the words connoisseur's jiggle.
Or tastefully jiggly.
You have like a guy in like a pantsuit, top hat, and monocle, being like, "Yes, that was my
What
that was
setting
my
of jiggle would you enjoy for this playthrough?
What is like the teacher from Spy Family keeps saying things like
elegant."
Elegant.
Elegant jiggle.
Well, we found our cold open, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Elegant jiggle.
Hey, Jay.
Yes.
This game, Eternites, is there going to be a jiggle setting in that?
I don't know, but it looks like a dating sim / anime themed action game that'll come out next year for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. This was my game of the show. It looks very good. The creator of the game said that they were heavily inspired by the Persona series, and just by looking at the trailer,
Nice.
you can kind of see that. They were so inspired, in fact, that they quit their job just to develop this game.
wow.
So, yeah, this looks really fun. I think the release date right now is early 2023, and I cannot wait because I'm really excited.
I didn't expect when you sent this to the Discord. I was like, oh, Jay's got his light novel type game he sent to the Discord. Oh, okay. And then I watched the trailer and I was so hyped for it. It looks like Persona 5 meets like just your standard like beat 'em up type
Like
action
Devil May Cry
RPG.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
so fun.
It does, and I'm just like really excited because like it's like it's got basically something for everyone. If you want high octane action, it's got that. If you want a visual novel, it's got that. If you want romance, it's got that. I'm really excited, and just from hearing that they said that they were heavily inspired by specifically the story of Persona 3. I mean, come on, Persona 3 is an amazing story.
Yeah.
I only know Persona 5, Jay.
I only know Persona 5, Jay.
Persona 3's story is basically bent around the theme of Memento Mori or Remember You Die.
What?
Anyway, I guess I'm astray in this conversation topic. Speaking of stray, that was another game that was announced.
What a segue!
Whoa. Out of nowhere.
And shown off, featuring it was a cat game in like a cyberpunk theme kind of deal that'll let you do all sorts of cat-like activities like knocking things over, destroying furniture, and for some reason Mike wrote licking your own butt in the doc, and Mike wants me to say that for some reason.
I did want you to say that. It was also actually in the article I cribbed it from. So
Wait, was it in the article?
Yeah,
I didn't
this
see
is
that in
a
the trailer,
direct
so I
copy
was
paste.
very confused.
I smell an anti-cat bent on this article, and I do not appreciate it.
Yeah,
Really?
get bent.
I saw it as like a pro cat thing, honestly.
Licking their own butt?
Yeah,
They do that.
Destroying furniture?
They do that.
knocking things over? Please.
do that.
Those are all things that people point out when they argue against cats.
Yeah.
Did
What
You know,
either of you
I
watch
things
hear
about
cat
cats?
people say that about cats, so.
What about the good things about cats? Like,
They're adorable.
and don't forget, I actually do like cats.
They're adorable.
Just kidding.
But if you want to play this game, you can go watch the trailer right now and go buy it on July 19th. Or if you have a PlayStation Plus membership, you don't have to buy it because you can get it for no additional cost.
What?
My wife will be so
I'm-
excited. She saw the trailer for this and was like, "This sounds amazing. I will play this game for sure."
It's like, is this like
ahead.
Untitled Goose, but cats?
I think
No.
it's more of like a stealth game kind of thing.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
Yeah,
At least
You're-
that's kind of what it looked like.
it's third person as well.
Yeah,
Like Sly Cooper.
kind
uh,
of. That's
Crash
kind of
Bandicoot.
the vibe I got from it.
But like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an actual
Yeah.
cat.
It's
Mhm.
like
Okay.
Breath of the Wild, but with cats and nothing like Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
other than the third person view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually like very interested in this game. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the concept
Yeah.
is so unique.
It looks
Yeah.
so pretty too.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. It looks gorgeous too. But yeah, very unique game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unique New York.
You know what else is new? You know what else is unique?
What?
Our mailbag this week.
Mailbag.
Mailbag. You
Come
just got
along.
a letter.
Come along, children.
See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
You two are so young. What's in the mailbag, Michael?
Hold on, I'm digging it out of its little pouch here. I have a tiny little mailbag. It's so small.
It's just small.
Oh, what's in here? Hold
What's
on.
this? Can you even read it?
Oh.
That's really small.
Hold on.
Michael.
Let me get my glasses. Oh, okay. Oh, this one's from. Oh, it's a different person this time. Oh wait, no, it's Kratos and Eggs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Our favorite. They want to know our personal favorite anime adaptation. It doesn't matter. Sorry, it does not matter if it is critically acclaimed or even if it's good, but your personal favorite adaptation of a manga or light novel.
Interesting.
This is a pretty deep question that I should have thought of before we started recording.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah. Kratos
Well,
always asks such good questions that like take minutes to actually think of a good answer to.
I already have a good answer, I think.
Okay.
So I'm
Go.
going to go
I
right into
think-
this.
I think I got an answer too. So
Yeah.
Jay and I can answer first at the same time. Okay, go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, Cole.
No. You go ahead.
Okay.
You go ahead.
I'd say my favorite, just off the top of my head, is JoJo, and the only reason for that is because like the amount of love, attention to detail, and just like awareness of the franchise that series has is phenomenal. The art and animation feels like it's paying homage to what Araki did back in the day and just elevating it to a whole new level. And you know, there part 1, for example, was heavily based off of Fist of the North Star, and you can kind of see it in the art of of the manga. Yeah,
Yeah, you could almost say it like it looks like he was just ripping it off.
yeah. But then like you look at the anime, and like it looks very different and so unique.
Yeah, that's
like-
a great answer, Jay, honestly.
Yeah, JoJo just like there's nothing else like it, and it just made the manga so much better. So JoJo,
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Cole,
Shall I present my answer?
tell us.
yes.
Would anyone like to guess what my answer is?
As the march comes in like a lion.
No, actually.
Is it Monogatari?
No. Okay, hold on.
Is it
because
girlfriend?
That's a good one. But no, it probably would have been March Comes In Like a Lion, but then I kind of thought about it more and I'm like, very good adaptation, but I think like Shaft puts so much of their own spin on it that like the anime stands on its own as just a very good anime, and it's not done. They only adapted like the first third of the manga.
Wow.
Where's season 3? Come on, let's go.
They want to do other stuff.
Who cares? Don't do other stuff. Just do this.
just do
but-
March forever. Sangatsu no Lion now.
Fully, and I'll admit to this is recency bias talking, but I am going to say
Dance Sansir.
no, Legend of the Galactic Hero.
Oh.
Ooh, hold on. I feel
That
like
is a
there's a
good
hot
choice.
take coming. Cole,
Yeah, I feel it.
Which one?
Oh, the new one,
Dinu Test?
Dinu Test.
That's a hot take. I like it though. I'm here for it.
because it's just like there's no bullshit in there. It's just straight up. This is how the novels were written, and here it is animated. Everything that happens in the novels is in the anime. There's no filler. There's no nothing. It's just straight up good, and it's just a good anime as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's that again, recency bias, but
Mhm.
that's my answer at this point in time.
No, that's a good answer. I think a lot of people really like Legend of the Galactic Heroes too. So
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked the Dinu Test. I haven't watched the original, but I also don't know the
The-
source material either. So
yeah,
The original is like I've watched some of it. It's definitely good. I really don't get why people like say, "Oh, don't watch the remake. You gotta watch the original."
because they're all
Purists.
elitists.
They're purists.
Yeah, because they're elitist and purists.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. Like, sure, the original is like further along and it's complete and you can get the whole story from it. But it's like, I don't know. Like the new one is just so
Much better.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's better, but like it's just as good, if not a little bit better, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah.
Brenna, I'll let you go before me because I have a couple that I don't want to steal yours.
I do actually have one. So
okay.
The Fruits Basket reboot compared to the manga.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very
great
good
answer.
Like, it's just done so well, and I find that now that the animation's more crisp and everything and like advanced, right? That it's able to express the deepness of the emotions way more than the just like deadpan stares did in the original.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the fact that it's further along, it actually finishes the story.
Yeah. And like going back to mine, like there's like no filler in
None.
the new one. Like it's just straight up, this is what's in the manga. Yeah, that's a good answer.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, like it was done so well, and I had to go back to the dub because they managed to bring back most of the voice actors, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Toru's voice actor is amazing too.
I love her.
Yeah. Toru sounds better in the.
The only problem I had was Momiji.
Yeah.
Momiji was a little off for me, but other than that, it was perfect.
Yeah,
like
it is a perfect anime. It is top 5 for me.
Kyo looks so much better.
Yes. Everyone looks so much better.
Every time.
Team Yuki.
Yeah, no.
Whatever.
No, because he's for the other girl. I can't remember.
No, and that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I'm saying who's for me.
I'll just go back into my corner. Bye.
The obvious answer is Akito. And with that, I'm going to go into my top adaptations. So one of mine was actually Fruits Basket, so I'm glad I didn't go before you. Then I wanted to bring up Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because I think
that's a good one.
It just perfectly adapts the source material. Like if you read the manga, it's literally just the anime, and then Brotherhood just literally just animated it beautifully. It's just
Sorry,
it's perfect.
Can I just say, and I guess mine's kind of guilty of this as well. The 3 that were picked so far by us, other than Jace too had an anime before. The remake. They're all remakes of older anime.
So
that is
second
true.
time's the charm.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay, well my next one does not have older anime. Demon Slayer.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say Hunter Hunter, or I thought you'd say Hunter Hunter, and then I'd be like, Michael.
Yeah. Demon Slayer was, honestly, if it wasn't as beautifully animated and adapted, and if the adaptation wasn't as good as it is, it honestly would not be nearly as popular. That's my hot take.
Yeah, I feel like it. Well, yeah. I remember reading Demon Slayer before the anime came out and just being like, this is good. I could see it becoming popular, but like, it's definitely not as great as things like One Piece or anything. Yeah. And then Ufotable took it and like just completely elevated it with its animation and art style, and it just looks amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely. And then since we're running long, I'll just throw my last one out there, Kaguya-sama. If you've read the source material, it basically just takes it and elevates it, which is exactly what I love to see. And with that,
yes,
it looks a lot like someone from Shaft worked on the anime.
Yeah, I can see it. It's not quite.
More hit tilts. But...
Yeah. But, you know,
some more hit tilts.
How about we go to break and we'll all tilt our heads over break?
Okay. Oh, I just broke my
break.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to dive right into our main topic of the week. Which anime character would make the best roommate? We have the top 25 characters from my anime list here, and we're going to do what we did for our football stadium tournament. Pull 2 characters from a hat and discuss which character out of the 2 would be the better roommate, and the winner gets put back into the hat until one name remains. Without further ado, Mike, would you like to do the honors? Who's our first combatant? Who are our first combatants?
Let me tell you. I'm going to generate these numbers. Let's pull them out of the hat.
Numbers.
First combatant, number 11, Gintoki Sakata from Gintama.
Okay.
There you go.
And he is going to be versing number 14, Eren Yeager.
Oh,
no.
Bad roommates here.
We got a couple of bad roommates here. Oh, God.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Yeah.
Okay. Gintoki is a slob.
He's a slob.
Yeah.
He never pays rent.
He did, like, that's part of the show.
yeah.
He does
Yeah.
not pay
He
rent.
never
That would
pays
be
rent.
horrendous.
Yeah. Aaron, I think,
It's like,
Like,
one
he-
wrong step from him blowing up your house, though.
yeah, sure, but like I feel like he'd be like responsible in terms of like the things he's got to do as a roommate.
I guess, yeah.
I think I would side with Aaron in this particular one, just because Gintoki is probably like one of the worst
Oh.
people to be a roommate with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he has roommates in Kagura and Shinpachi, but like, man,
They're all equally incompetent.
they're all terrible. So I don't know. Like, I mean, Aaron would go full Titan, but that doesn't mean that like he could go full Titan, but that doesn't mean like he would.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the lifestyle and vibe overall with Gintoki would just be awful.
Yeah.
Oh no, the vibe would be good.
Yeah,
No,
no, the
I
vibe
Like
would
the
be
stress
fine.
that comes with the vibe.
Yeah.
From like,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
pay rent next month. I couldn't do that.
Aaron's
No.
just gonna be like in the gym all the time and just like sulking in the corner. Like he's
True.
Yeah.
honestly probably gonna be a pretty good roommate. 'cause you're just
Gintoki's
never
gonna get us
see him.
evicted.
Yeah, Gintoki's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
get
exactly.
you like burn down your apartment.
I could
He's
just
not
like
gonna
you,
burn it down, but like he's not gonna pay rent ever.
No, you basically just like you tick him off and he storms off in his room, slams the door, and all you hear is the opening for Attack on Titan. Like any of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Gintoki really benefits from having a very forgiving landlord.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well that would work in the real world, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's pretty unanimous here. I think Aaron wins this one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Aaron wins this one.
Aaron
Yay,
wins.
yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was an easy one.
That was
Honestly,
quick
yeah.
easy.
I feel like Aaron is a sneaky good roommate. Except like if you think about it, he's gonna just absolutely lose his mind if you like leave if you like accidentally drink his milk or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
He's gonna say
I'm
yeah.
gonna kill every single person who drinks my milk.
Would Aaron pronounce it milk?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he'd pronounce
Yeah.
it weird. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. All right, you guys ready for the next one out of the hat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Aaron
Somehow
Yeager.
Yeah.
Is he a better roommate than?
Wait, he's again?
Yeah, it's
No, he goes back into the hat.
Oh.
He just goes back in.
He just goes back in. You redo
Oh,
He
it.
just
so
goes
it's-
back into the hat.
Okay, so it's totally random. Oh,
Yes.
gotcha.
Completely.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Aaron has one win is the result.
Oh, he just goes back in. He could
Yeah.
have 1,000,000 wins.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
he just
so I gotta
Yeah.
turn on allow repeats then to this. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Ready? So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got number 9, Edward Elric
Oh.
Okay.
okay.
versus number 21, Kakashi Hatake,
Ah,
also known as
Hard.
Kakashi from Naruto. That is actually a tough one. I don't know
that would
who's.
be tricky.
That is a tricky one.
That is a very
tough
tricky one.
While we're all kind of
Yeah.
thinking, I'm just going to specify that we ranked these characters by their popularity on Mal. I forget whether or not Jay mentioned that.
I did
Oh,
mention that. Yeah.
No,
Okay,
we
yeah.
didn't. Okay. See, here's the thing I was gonna say. Like, Kakashi is like, he's like a career person. He's got
Yeah.
a job and everything. But so does
Responsible.
Edward. You forget Edward works for the military.
I
He's
know.
got a good job too.
He has a really he's like rich by his world standards, but so is
Yeah.
honestly they're kind of like the same sort of
Yeah, and they're both like OP.
yeah.
I feel
Oh,
That's a tough one.
that is
This
I
really
a tough
feel-
one.
tricky.
I feel like living with the grown man that is Kakashi would probably be the preferable.
here's
I
the other
think
here's the other
so.
question I had about that. Would Edward come with Owl as in his suit of armor?
Yeah,
No.
you hardly ever see them
No,
separated
no.
though.
Well,
Yeah,
I think we
that's
should
true.
just-
Yeah, he'd
Yeah,
always
you'd
be.
rarely-
You're right. You're right. He'd always be over. You'd always have a giant
Yeah.
suit of armor sitting on your couch.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, Alphonse is sweet, so I wouldn't mind.
The other thing too is, let me tell you, as somebody who is currently renting a space, and those roommates of mine are not here this weekend, Kakashi would probably be like out on missions all the time, so like he'd be gone.
Well, so would
Yeah.
Ed in that
Place yourself.
sense.
Yeah, because he's
But
always...
Edward is more like a researcher. That's like the show that we watch, like Full Metal Alchemist, is like an adventure that he goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I think I would be worried
Kaka-
if Edward would just transmutate everything in the house.
Oh, that's a good point too.
That's true
Mhm.
too. Also, he has a bad like he has a track record of like really screwing everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also a bit of a temper.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit
I'm
of
going
temper.
Kakashi.
Won't drink his milk.
Yeah.
Won't drink his milk.
Yeah.
Kakashi
feel
would
like-
just chill in his room reading his book.
Yeah, he'd be reading
Yeah.
his pervy book and just like you'd probably honestly never see him.
Yeah.
I like his vibe more too.
Yeah,
Like, he's
it's
just
chill.
he's more chill.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I actually
Yeah.
honestly he's probably in the running for winning this whole thing in my mind.
Oh, possibly.
could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going Kakashi.
Yeah.
Me
Kakashi.
too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ed.
So with that, Kakashi slays Edward Elric, and I will cross them out of the dock, and then we will generate a random character. Ready?
Let's go.
The next matchup: 22 Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen
Oh.
versus
Okay.
number 12 Guts from
Guts.
Berserk.
Ugh.
This is actually, in my first impression is this is a easy win, but then I thought to myself a little more, and I don't think so anymore.
No,
See, I
it's
can't-
Gojo. It's Gojo
I
for the
can't
exact
say
same
anything
reasons that Kakashi.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
the same.
Well,
they're the same
same
character.
They
vibe.
basically are the same character.
And I don't know Guts, so automatically I'll go with Gojo.
Guts, I
Guts
feel
is
like.
full of rage.
Yeah, he's full of rage and depression.
You know, that's not the vibe I want for my house. So.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would really bring the vibe down a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
But
And-
I mean, I guess in this world, let's just imagine they're just like they work in like a job and they're just a normal person.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
he
Guts
would
is
rage
clearly
about his
just
job.
yeah. That's not a good vibe. He'd be
And he'd be a
Guts
bit
comes
depressed.
home. Guts comes home and he binge drinks.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, you don't want you
Yeah.
don't want that in your house.
Yeah.
Gojo just chills, man.
Yeah,
Gojo's just
especially-
like vibing.
Especially
Is
like
Joe
the Gojo
vibing?
in like end credit scenes, like the little shorts after.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's also
Gojo
he
in
seems
those
pretty
is great.
he's pretty clean, I would say. Whereas Guts,
Mhm.
I feel like would not be clean.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
also,
Gojo-
Gojo could teach me how to like dress.
Yeah,
Gojo
yeah.
has style.
He's got drip, man.
Yeah.
He,
Gojo
he
would also.
created all the outfits for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Gojo would also make sure that that our place isn't haunted.
True.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
Guts could do that actually probably better.
I think it'd be a little
Yeah,
more
but-
violent though.
yeah. And there'd be some collateral damage.
Yeah.
And where's he gonna store this sword?
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
It's a big
closet.
sword.
Yeah, it's more of like a huge hunk of iron than a sword.
Yeah. You'd have arguments with him all the time.
Is
There's gonna
Casca
be
going to
a-
be over all the a lot?
No, I don't
No.
think so. No.
No.
But Gojo's definitely having people over a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There
Well,
might be a lot of
that's fine.
parties.
He's
I like
definitely
partying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I feel like he'd be really difficult to get to like actually pay his rent. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
A
or like
little
I feel
bit.
like he'd also eat your groceries a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still going Gojo.
Yeah, I would go Gojo.
Yeah. I'm going
I mean-
I'm gonna go Gojo over
He's
the guy who's
probably he's probably so persuasive though that you would gladly pay his half of the rent.
Yeah, that's true too. But Guts is for sure the type of guy like he'd be watching his like sports team or like playing
Yeah.
a game, and he's for sure punching multiple holes in your walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All the
You're
repairs.
losing your damage.
I'm
to
waiting.
fire.
I'm waiting to get to like the actual like hard debates because so far we've all been agreeing on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're in the preliminary rounds here,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, as
We're
soon
just
as
getting
you
rid
get,
of
like,
all the
the
fat,
last-
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unanimous. We're saying Gojo over
Gojo.
Guts. Better
Gojo over
roommate?
Oh,
Guts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on. We have number 2, the second most popular character on my anime list, Levi Ackerman.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he will be going up against number 5 most popular character on my anime list, Roronoa Zoro. This is actually an interesting matchup in my mind.
Okay, I have a point against Zoro. He might sometimes forget how to get home.
Yeah. He would not come home. He would enter other people's homes.
Yeah.
that is true.
That would be an issue. And I think
Mhm.
Levi would keep that house spick and span.
Oh, yeah. Levi
Yeah.
can clean, man.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah, but Levi would be pretty anal about it.
he
though.
would make you clean till you drop
Yeah.
though.
Mhm.
Like you would drop dead
Yeah.
from all that work.
Yeah. And I think
That is
that's a
true.
bit problematic. Zoro not being home, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing. He just won't be home. That means nothing against you, really.
It'd be interesting though, because like Zoro in real life would just essentially be a gym junkie.
Yeah.
So how is
Here's
it
the
living
thing,
with a
though.
gym
Would
junkie?
he still be a wanted man?
Well, let's say not in the real life case, because I'm sure a lot of these characters would be wanted.
I mean, like, in context, he literally has a bounty, so like that is part of his character.
Yeah,
But,
you are
like,
living with a felon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a felon who's kind of entertaining.
Zorro's the guy with the swords, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Three of them.
Three of them.
Yeah.
One. And here's
So
the
we-
thing: he puts a sword in his mouth. He can't be that sanitary.
Yeah.
And he's-
well, maybe
here-
it's
the
like
other thing-
dogs' tongues. They're cleaner.
Yeah, I feel like
Maybe.
okay. I'm just gonna lay out my thoughts here. Levi, tidy,
Yeah.
organized, military, short, very small,
Mm-hmm.
and like probably does not have much stuff. Like he's probably sitting in his room and it has like a bed and maybe a little.
Oh, he's a
desk.
minimalist.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got
Yeah.
Definitely
nothing.
be
He's
a
not
minimalist.
crowding your space. He doesn't want to talk to you. He's just like, I'm just gonna come home. I pay my rent on
He-
time. It is good.
Yeah.
Zorro?
He has less things than Zorro has swords.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
is too many. Zorro, drunk all the time, doesn't know where he is all the time. Like, and
Would
you-
he pay his rent?
Hmm.
Uh,
He would have to ask Nami for his share of the bounty that they have.
I think he would if he A, had the money, or B, remembered to pay rent. You know what I mean?
And the
Yeah.
thing is, like, I don't know if he'd always remember.
Yeah,
I'd
he
say
would
like
probably
50-50
forget.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to like remind him every 6 months, and you just be like, "Yeah, I'll get to it."
But I think Levi would be like very grumpy with you a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like it would. He
You know
would
what I
be
mean?
like, he has a stick up his butt.
You're not having any fun with Levi.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I
Where
think you would
Zorro,
actually,
you're having fun.
Well,
I could
Zorro-
imagine playing like Mario Kart with Zorro.
Yeah. So that's
Depends on the kind of roommate that you want, though.
Yeah.
I think Levi would just kind of come home and be in his room. It's
Mhm.
like,
I think I'm leaning towards Zorro on this one, just because I like a more entertaining like lifestyle. You know,
Jay, what do you say?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm kind of torn.
I'm
like,
torn too.
because Zorro would be the more fun but less reliable one, but like Levi would be the more reliable and clean, but also like
He for sure
not
hates you.
great to be
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's between good vibes or a good apartment.
Yeah, this is like actually like just a philosophy choice here. Like,
Yeah.
Would you rather just have miserableness around you, or would you rather have fun but you're miserable?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Roronoa Zorro for this one.
I think I'm gonna go Levi.
Oh,
uh-oh.
oh,
Oh, no. I'm going Levi, too.
oh,
that brings in our tie decision maker.
not breaker.
The
By the way, just to prove that I'm not being biased here, I like One Piece. I don't like Attack on Titan.
yeah.
So
yeah.
there's no bias here.
No bias. No, it's just pure philosophical debate amongst highly intellectual types. And with
Yes.
that, I'm going to flip a coin to decide this intellectual debate.
The philosophy of anime roommates.
Highly
Yes.
intelligent debate. Let's flip a coin.
All right. I'm going to let our guest, Brenna, is Levi heads or tails?
Tails.
And the coin is flipping. It's flipping. I tossed it so high. It's insane.
Yeah,
Oh,
holy.
wow.
It's
Oh,
still
wow.
flying. And it's
It's up
done.
there.
I checked what it read, and it says tails. Roronoa Zorro wins.
Oh,
What?
Wait, I
Wait,
thought
Levi
you said
was
Levi.
tails.
said
Wait,
tails
Levi
for
was
Levi.
tails?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I-
asked me who was Levi, and I said tails.
Wow.
Why do
Just
you-
after I
Nice-
said
why
we're
do you
not
guys-
running it.
Why do you guys
Nice
let me
try.
why do you guys let me run these games?
Nice try, Mike.
So Levi wins.
Levi wins.
I have a physical coin here right now. I can flip the coin.
Okay, well you're probably like actually a smart person, so you can flip the coin. Are you ready for
Okay.
the next set of combatants?
Yes.
Draw those numbers.
All right, here we go. We got number 8, Killua Zoldyck. Will be
Okay.
versing number 7, Rintaro Okabe from Steins Gate.
Ooh.
I forgot to mention that Killua is from Hunter x Hunter, but you probably know that.
Here's the big argument here. Rintaro, like he's a university student, a very smart university student who actually lives in the real world and like, you know, is more realistic than Killua.
Okay, that was a good point,
Good
Jay.
point,
But
yep.
I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, but like it's Killua, right?
Kilowa's
like,
an
he's a better
assassin.
roommate.
Yeah, he's an
Yeah.
assassin.
He'd be a better roommate.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
I feel like he would.
Because like let's face
Okabe
it.
is nuts.
He'd be so annoying. You'd be like trying to sleep for work, and he'd be up in the middle of the night, and then all of a sudden you'd hear, "I've got it!"
What if I throw this banana in the microwave?
And you'd just be like, "No, that was my last banana. I was gonna take that for lunch tomorrow."
Well, here's the thing. I don't eat bananas, so that doesn't matter as much to me.
Oh, big revelation.
Okay.
What do you got against bananas?
Yeah.
Too yellow?
And back to the action. I don't know. Rintaro for sure is like going to be messy.
He's insane, but here's the thing. Kilowa's an assassin.
Yeah,
So?
but if
He's
you're
not going to kill
if
you.
you're friends with him, he's
You don't know
totally
that.
loyal.
You don't know that because...
Well, you don't.
Well,
hey,
you don't think he would kill
Jay.
Gon, would you?
Jay,
I don't know.
That's
the, story,
beauty of
Hunter
having
Hunter's
roommates.
not done.
You don't. That's the beauty of having roommates. You don't know if they're gonna kill you or not.
That's actually, as someone who's had roommates, very accurate.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. No, Killua's the winner.
Yeah.
I would
like,
say so.
I feel like Killua would also have the advantage. Like he's probably always like either at the gym or at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like just like kind of wandering.
Yeah.
And like
true.
his rent is well paid for by his estate too. Whereas Rintaro is probably like struggling to make rent because he's basically just an insane person for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like how it always boils down to can they pay rent or not?
That's the most important.
Yeah,
part.
that's the
That
most
is very
important part.
about being roommates.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I'd rather have an insane person that can pay rent over like the best person ever that can't pay rent.
Which is basically what you said with Levi versus Zoro.
Exactly.
Well, shall we vote?
Yeah.
Do we need to?
My money, Killua.
Killua.
Jay?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Killua.
Oh, we convinced
Okay.
him.
I mean,
Unanimous.
it's more that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
Yeah. Okay. The next characters we will be conversing about will be Light Yagami of Death Note fame versus Levi Ackerman of Attack on Titan fame.
Oh.
This is actually more of a tight matchup than him versus Zoro for me, I think.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Light would probably he's despite the fact that the Death Note corrupted him, he's still a bright person. You know, I feel like he'd still be able to pay rent despite the fact that he's dead.
Yeah. Jay, spoilers.
Levi.
Yeah.
I didn't finish that sentence.
Okay.
Levi
Deadly
can pay
allergic.
rent.
Well, no, we already
I-
established that for Levi. I'm just talking about Light specifically.
Okay. I side with Levi on this one because Light is too much of like an egomaniac. Levi would be a hard ass, sure, but like Light thinks too highly of himself.
Can I ask you guys a question that's really going to decide this one for me?
Yeah.
Which one of these characters is most likely to kill you when you annoy them?
Oh, like
Levi probably.
no, it's
No.
it's Mikasa.
I think it's
wasn't it?
Light. I think it's Light. Honestly,
Well,
I
how
think
would
Light
Light
Levi-
kill you?
With the Death Note.
with the Death Note.
Well, that's assuming that it exists in the
Okay.
real world.
Oh, okay.
We
Well, I
established
think we would
that
assume
Light
that it would.
we established that Light is perfectly willing and willing to kill people. Levi doesn't have a temper.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't
Levi
kill you because he was
he's
mad.
Levi does things because he needs to do them.
He's like a
Yeah.
machine, right? He kills
Yeah.
because it's the thing that he must do. Whereas Light kills people because he kind of wants to.
And he thinks that he's doing what's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of
Yeah.
messed up. I would just be nervous every time he pulls out like the notebook every once in a while, like we're having an argument or something. He just slowly slides it out, threatens with it.
I think
He's just like reaching into his coat pocket and then just
And you're
slowly
just like,
pulling out the
no.
Death Note.
No,
What did you just say?
Yeah,
I think
sorry.
the way
nothing.
Did you just ask me to do the dishes?
I feel like if we were to have an agreement for a roommate with Light, we would set a baseline of no Death Notes.
Well, how would you verify
It's so
that?
central to his character.
He'd have
though.
it. He'd have it in a bag of potato chips, and then he'd take a potato chip.
And eat
And
it.
eat it.
Eat it.
I think, yeah, I'm just picturing them like they're in the real world. They have a job. They do have like hobbies and stuff, but they kind of have like their ability, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
kind of
like
how
they
I'm
need to
picturing
have
this.
things that are so central to their character.
Yeah.
Yeah, Light might not have the death note, but he's still willing to kill people.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah,
mentality,
And that's the
man.
problem for me. Yeah.
How
Like,
would
even if he didn't have the death note, he'd probably still poison you.
how,
Yeah,
how?
Apple.
with poison.
Poison. Rat poison in your cereal, in your cornflakes.
It'll be like Snow White. He gave you poison apple.
I don't know. I'm a bit iffy on that one.
Yeah. And
Why are you so high on Light?
I'm not high on Light. It's just that like
What?
get rid of all the supernatural stuff and look just at his character and like
he's
yeah,
crazy.
he's an egomaniac.
he's still crazy. He's still going to be the most annoying roommate, too.
Yeah.
Having the death note is not the only way to kill people.
I think also we kind of have like a difference in philosophy here. I think what you said earlier about the Death Note corrupting Light, in my mind, the Death Note just let Light do what he wanted to do, if you know what I mean. Like that was already in his head, and it was like a tool that unleashed it, basically.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean by it corrupting him. Like if he didn't have the Death Note, he would have become like that.
But I
But
think
he'd
he
still
would
have those thoughts.
That's right. That's what
it
I
was just a
basically
different
saying.
trigger. Just a different trigger.
Yeah. Whereas, like in this world that I'm imagining, you eating his bananas would be the trigger.
He
that
would have been
puts-
Christian Bale in American Psycho.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Whereas Levi, he's going to be mad at you, and he probably just won't talk to you, but he's not going to kill you.
I mean, I don't like the idea of Levi calling me swear words because that would make me sad.
That would make me. Let's be real. Like Levi's going to
He'd
make.
be mean.
He'd
He'd
be
be
a very.
He'd be a mean dude.
Yeah,
He'd be mean,
yeah,
and I would be sad.
yeah. You're not going to have a great time living with Levi.
Between mean and dead?
Yeah,
pick
I,
me.
I would take Levi over. Like,
I as
That's
well.
my vote.
That's
Levi.
3 votes for Light and Jay.
Oh, 3 votes for Light? Okay, cool.
That's
awesome.
3 votes
I'm
for Levi.
joking. Yeah,
Michael,
yeah.
you're
Sorry,
really
why do
struggling with
I
this.
run this?
Mike,
Why do I
how
do
much have you
this?
been drinking tonight?
I've had 2 beers. I'm just tired from work.
All right. I mean,
Two
it
for Levi,
doesn't
one
really
for
matter. So
Well, you can still vote for which one your heart says.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go
like,
down on the record, man.
Yeah, it's on the record.
It's on the record. This will live forever.
Here's
Stand up for
my
what you
thing.
believe in.
Like, I don't think that Light would necessarily kill me, but would he be pleasant to be around? Probably not. I don't think Levi would be pleasant to be around.
Here's the thing. He's a sociopath, so he'd probably be pleasant to be around.
That's what I'm thinking,
It's the-
yeah.
It's the times when he's not around.
yeah.
That's what I'm concerned about.
He's for sure, like, doing weird stuff when you piss him off. He's for sure, like...
He's shoving your toothbrush up his butt.
Whoa! I don't think Light has ever done that in the manga.
There's the cold opening, boys. There it is.
It's canon now. Light Yagami, terrible roommate. Shoving toothbrushes in places where toothbrushes were never meant to go.
Nope.
And with that, let's move on. Oh, wait, Jay, you need to vote still.
I mean, I don't. We kind of already decided it.
No, but you still need to put your name
You
on the
gotta
record
vote.
here.
Vote.
Fine. You know what? Just to be the dissenting voice, Light Yagami.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are we ready for the next ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 11
Is out.
Is out.
It's
Number
out.
22. Satoru Goju. Wait,
Gojo.
Goju.
Gojo.
Gojo.
Satoru Gojo.
Satoru.
No, why are you guys?
Gojo.
Gojo versus.
Hachiman Hikigaya from Snafu.
Okay.
Now that I got those words out.
Okay, let's go. Okay, here's the thing about Hachiman. He wants to be a stay-at-home dad, right?
Oh, that's immediately like a good option.
Exactly. So he would be like,
How's he paying rent?
Stay-at-home jobs online.
yeah,
You know, you do the data stuff on your computer
Yeah.
and you earn money that way.
yeah.
So, like, in this situation, he just is paying his rent magically, I guess.
Well, no, like
Yeah.
he would have his he would have jobs online. Would just stay home and take care of the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hikigaya is lazy.
He's not lazy. He just like
He wants to be a stay-at-home dad because he doesn't want to work.
I mean, that
And
usually
he doesn't
is
want to
the-
deal with people.
no.
That
It's because he
usually is the
hates
vibe.
people. He's a very big
Mhm.
introvert.
Okay.
Yeah. He's lazy and he hates people.
Okay, so I know nothing about this Hikigaya guy, but I do know Satoru Gojo, and I kind of think Satoru would be kind of an annoying roommate.
Yeah.
he's like the little brother that comes in to pester you every once in a while.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like Gojo would be a bit much.
Yeah, like he'd be fun at first, and then it'd be like, okay, like I cannot
Yeah.
stand this guy
Like-
anymore.
He would come in your room, turn off your light, and walk away.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. If you have Hikigaya, you get a ton of Komachi points.
What's that?
What?
What?
Oh, Cole doesn't get it. Okay, never mind. Moving on.
I don't get it.
Moving on. His sister says that whenever he does things that she likes, her name's Komachi, and he gets Komachi points.
Brownie points, essentially.
Essentially, yeah. He also has a cat at his house, and maybe he will have that cat come over sometimes that you can play with.
Well, if we're roommates, he would be there.
Well, yeah.
So
Cat is good.
Cat
Cat
is
is
good.
Time to vote.
Cat is good.
Yeah.
Let us vote.
I vote Hikigaya.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna vote Hikigaya as well. I don't know him at all, but I just think basically he's a normal person, and that would
Yeah.
be probably an
Yeah,
advantage
it's the
over
most
Gojo.
normal, average roommate you could want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as the sole extrovert, Gojo is my vibe, so I'm voting him.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys can find a new co-host. I
You know what? Just because you quit, I'm quitting too.
Oh, okay. I quit. Brenna, you can host this podcast, right?
Heck yeah.
Guess what, guys?
I'm taking
We're all
over.
quitting.
We're all quitting.
We're all- yeah.
And it's a
over
repeat
this.
matchup because Hikigaya is going up against number 8, Killua Zoldyck.
Oh.
I'm still going Zoldyck all day.
You're
I don't know
Give
what-
me that Zoldyck.
Don't say that. He's
It was right there. It was right there. It was
that
right
was
there.
That was straight up. You just alley-ooped to yourself and slam dunked. Good job.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Good job, Cole.
Thank you.
For being wildly inappropriate. Let's just kind of like weigh this again. Killua, assassin, questionable,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich, good, obviously.
Good.
Mm-hmm. No cat.
Probably very clean.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably can help you out with your electric bill too.
You know, I think
Hikigaya, stay-at-home dad.
Okay, stay-at-home dad. Okay,
Cat
Sure.
okay, that's
Okay.
could be a
Would-
plus or minus.
would
See-
probably stay out of your way and wouldn't bother you.
That's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's also like very quiet and not really and like kind of shy, so I don't think he'd like bring too many people over, except maybe Yukino.
I feel like that also applies to Killua as well. Like he's not bringing friends over.
Yeah,
No, but his friends would come to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just not comfortable like roommating with like a buff 12-year-old.
Yeah, someone who could literally rip your heart out and hold it in their
Well,
hands at
yeah,
any given
he's
moment.
again, he's an
Yeah.
assassin, so
He's
like
completely ripped, and I'm
Yeah.
uncomfortable with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's a good point. I feel like Cole hasn't chimed in here. Cole, what do you think?
I just don't like Hikigaya as a roommate. I don't vibe with him, man.
Too boring.
Too boring, man.
I
That's
mean,
that
I don't
extrovert
know.
coming out.
it
in
doesn't
you.
really matter because like you don't need to be friends with your roommate. You just need
No,
someone
you don't.
to pay
You're
rent
right.
with you.
But
You don't.
I get what Cole's
But-
saying. He brings the energy down.
No, and that's okay. Like that's okay if that's what you want, because there's definitely an argument for like having a quiet roommate.
Yeah, but Kilo was an assassin.
So what? If it was Hikigaya versus Mommy Yor, you'd pick
Oh,
Yor.
I was just gonna bring up your.
She's an assassin.
That was my trump card against Jay there. Oh,
Oh,
good job,
man.
Cole.
Yeah, but the difference
Oh,
is that
Jay's awful silent now.
yeah, but the difference between Yor and Killua is Yor is like an actual
Yor's a girl.
Yeah, but she's actually a mother that lives in like with people. She knows how to live in the real world. Killua is an assassin and will kill people.
What about this?
But he's an
so
unassuming
does she.
12-year-old.
Yeah.
He is completely an unassuming 12-year-old boy who acts like
Listen.
a 12-year-old boy.
Listen, this fun game that we're playing right now, I was not expecting it to get this heated, this soon.
I like it. I like it a lot. And since we're so heated, let us vote.
Let's vote.
Cole,
Killua. I'm still going Killua.
Jay,
Hachiman.
Brenna,
I'll also say Hachiman.
Mike is me.
That's you.
Good job.
Hachiman. I'd be uncomfortable knowing that this guy literally could kill me at any given moment.
Exactly.
That's uncomfortable to me.
Exactly.
I'll deal with the
You guys
boredom
can't see
rather
me.
than
I'm just
I don't know this.
I'm waving you away
I don't-
like a bad spirit. Like, oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Are
Cole's
we
getting
Hachiman.
angrier and angrier by the minute.
I am.
Yeah. I don't know Hachiman, but I feel like Kilo would also be very cold.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 wins for Kilo or Hachiman, and we move on. Number 17, Hachiman.
No!
Oh my god.
Running the gauntlet here. We'll face off against number 4, Monkey D. Luffy. Oh my god, this is an easy win for Hachiman.
Hachiman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want Luffy.
I don't. Do we even need to talk about this?
Do we
I want
need to talk-
Luffy.
No.
No.
It's so funny though.
Okay.
He'd eat all your food.
Pirate.
He'd literally eat all your food.
And you know what? I think he would be my best friend. We would be
Luffy
buddies.
would eat all your food. You'd be starving if you lived with him.
Okay,
No, but
guys.
I would sacrifice things for him.
Would you sacrifice all your rent because there is 0% chance Monkey D. Luffy's paying any rent ever?
No.
No. Unreliable.
Yeah.
So unreliable.
I'm good with money. I can handle it. I
How-
want Luffy as my roommate.
How did Monkey D. Luffy even get an apartment to begin with? He's for sure lives under a bridge.
Well, no, because he's my buddy. So
He lives on a
with me.
boat.
Yeah.
He's my buddy. He's got to live with me.
His name's Monkey.
I like monkeys.
No, his name's Luffy. Monkey's his surname.
To be fair, he also does have the middle name of D.
Yeah.
He does have the Conqueror's hockey.
Mhm.
True.
What is?
True.
What is?
I'm literally just saying these
We
things
don't
to
know,
confuse
but
Cole.
Brenna wants that
Yeah.
D.
No, shut
Whoa!
up! Shut up!
You set
That
me
is
up
true.
for that.
Yeah. that
It's
was-
it's like Homer J. Simpson. What does the J stand
You
for?
both
It stands for J.
you both set me up for that, and I had to slam dunk that.
That was not intentional.
No.
let us vote on the worst roommate ever versus just an average boring guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the boring guy all day.
Yeah, Hachiman.
Yeah.
Give me that boring guy.
No, Luffy. Luffy all the way.
Give me that boring guy because Luffy is gonna make me kill myself.
Yeah, give me 8 men, please.
Yeah. I'm going to move out and Luffy, they will try to evict him and good luck.
I'm gonna be the Pirate King, and this is my house now.
You guys are being rude to
Okay.
my buddy.
I'm picturing them trying to drag him out of the apartment. He's just stretching.
And I would be
All right,
laughing.
monkey.
Police comes in trying to drag him out, and he just uses Conqueror's hockey, and they fall unconscious.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and
Your landlord comes up to you and says, "The lease explicitly says no monkeys allowed." And
I would go on the lam with Luffy.
Yeah. And
you're crazy.
Hachiman somehow, even though I have no idea who he is, advances
3 feet.
again. And next up, we have Rem from
Hachiman
ReZero versus
Rem. It's Rem. It's Rem. Don't even bother.
Rem from ReZero versus. Oh my god.
Is it
No.
Hachiman?
Number 17, Hachiman!
It's Rem. It's Rem, though.
It's so Rem.
It's Ren.
Well,
100%.
Yeah, here's
Okay.
the thing. Rem's a maid.
She's a maid.
Yeah,
Cooks
she's
for
literally
me
a maid.
so
But here's the other thing: is she your maid?
That's a
It
good.
doesn't matter. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
she's also a
it's
demon.
her job at home.
Yeah, but she's also a demon.
So what?
She could kill you.
You know what?
Why would she
Anyone
want
can
to,
kill
though?
you, Jay. We've talked about this.
Yeah, but
I
a
think-
demon is much more likely than an average high schooler.
She just kill you quicker. That's all.
And you want to be dead?
I mean,
if I was going to be dead, I would choose to be dead faster than slowly.
Listen,
Yeah,
let's
but
be real.
But Hachiman wouldn't kill you.
Can I bring
you
up
don't know
something?
that. Maybe he would.
Can I bring up something?
Yes.
Yes, Michael.
I'm okay with Rem killing me.
Yeah.
yeah,
Also, she's super cute.
yeah.
Exactly.
Can we?
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Who's Rem? We never talked about this.
No. Let's take a vote. It's Rem.
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 Okay, well, Hachiman. I don't know who you're voting for.
Okay, well, Hachiman lost to a ghost, essentially.
Well, there's that.
Well,
well,
Jay.
Cole, that sounds like
Take that.
spite. That's spite.
The spite is so
Does it?
strong because we're just arguing
Does it sound
about.
like spite?
It does. That was a spite vote.
Are you ready for the next
Well-
round? Now that you're so spiteful and ready for a fierce argument?
I guess so.
Well, tell me, my co-hosts,
Mm-hmm.
would you prefer to have L from Death Note, or would you
Okay.
prefer to have Saitama from One Punch Man as a roommate?
See,
This-
Saitama
this is-
already
this
has
is-
a place.
This is easy to me. honestly.
Yeah, this is easy to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear who are you voting for?
I feel like L is the obvious choice.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I haven't watched Death Note, so you have to tell me why.
Okay, so I'll go first. I'll talk about L. L is a super genius, obviously. He's super smart.
Sure.
He's
Okay.
nice. I mean, he's going to psychoanalyze you a little bit, which you're not going to love.
Oh, I
And he-
psychoanalyze myself.
He has a great job. He for sure is paying his rent like months in advance. He's probably paying a year in advance for his rent. Like
Okay.
he's like super reliable. You know he's not going to do anything wrong. He's literally the figure of justice in Death Note, pretty much.
Mhm.
Well, I guess they both are, but he's the law. So yeah, good roommate there. Second of all, let's go to more personable things here. You know that fridge is always stocked with various sweets. In the anime, L loves sweets. He's always eating cake. He's always eating mochi. He's always got some sweet treats in his fridge, and you know he's sharing with you.
Oh, he does share?
I think he offers people like pieces of cake and stuff
L.
throughout the show.
L.
Yeah, he shares.
I think
L.
I'd lean
He'd
towards
be a
L.
great roommate.
L. Yeah.
Now,
See,
let's
Saitama,
here's-
like, and this
let's
is
hear
this
Jay's
is honestly
argument for
like two good roommates.
Yeah, no,
I'm
they're
not going to
yeah.
argue
they're
with
definitely
Jay about this
two
one.
really good roommates. The thing about L for me is he's very weird. Saitama, like he is still a normal guy despite how strong he is, and like he only is a superhero for fun. Aside from that, he's just a normal guy. Like he beat up monsters because he didn't want to miss a sale at the grocery store. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Get good deals.
and he's very responsible. He knows
Yeah.
he knows good deals, and he'd probably like tell you,
Oh,
hey, there's a good
that's-
deal at the store over here.
Jay,
He always
Jay?
like yes.
that's a very good argument.
Yeah, actually, Jay,
That's super strong.
you know what? Let's vote right now.
No. Keep going,
Okay,
Jay.
Jay,
Keep
go.
I think there
going,
needs
because
to
I'm
be
on
more
the fence.
discussion.
Yeah, I'm on the fence
Yeah.
right now.
Like Saitama though, like in the summer he'd be useless during like mosquitoes season.
No, he's pretty. He's ridiculously strong. He'd easily
But
be
he
able to
can't
kill them.
But he
kill a
can't-
mosquito.
He can't kill the mosquito.
Yeah, but if you have your windows and doors closed, then mosquitoes won't get in. It won't be a problem.
Oh, they get in, my friend.
They get in.
Also,
Yeah.
here's the thing: why do you need to rely on your roommate for mosquitoes? What if
Because
you're-
I hate bugs. I'm not going near them.
That's a good call. Good call.
I don't know. I don't see that as a deal breaker for me because I can deal with them myself.
Okay, let's vote.
Okay.
I'm going in a shocking turn of events.
Yeah.
Saitama.
Saitama.
L.
L.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still going L.
It's a
'Cause I-
split vote.
I thought about it a bit more, and Saitama's kind of just like more like a normal guy, whereas
Yeah.
L's gonna give me the
L's
the
very
creeps a little
weird.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't know, like
we'll go to coin toss.
being weird for like that does nothing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My roommate is weird.
Yeah.
We're getting weird
Michael,
roommates
you know
for
that.
Oh
this.
yes, we're aware. And we go to the almighty coin.
Cole. Oh wait, let's not rely on Cole. I feel like he'd
no.
lie about it.
No.
He's
too spiteful.
I won't.
He's too spiteful.
I won't. No. Not in this case.
Okay,
This case,
let's
I'm
say
totally
L.
fine.
L is heads.
L is heads. Okay. Oh, you guys are gonna say I'm spiteful. It's heads.
That's a spite vote.
So much spite.
No.
I believe
You want me to flip it
I
again?
believe you.
No, I believe you. I'm
No,
just
I know.
messing with
I
you.
do believe
Yeah.
you. I'm just being silly.
Okay.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
I totally messed that up again. I just crossed out L. Anyway,
Mike.
I do this thing where I drive my wife nuts because she'll tell me directions and say, okay, turn left up here. And then I'll like get into the right lane. And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm doing that just constantly this episode.
I do that too.
The dyslexia is coming in strong. And our next matchup will be Kakashi versus not Gojo, Naruto Uzumaki.
Oh,
Oh.
Kakashi.
This is so
Well,
Yeah,
we
that's
don't
just a
even need to
slam
discuss.
dunk.
This is a slam dunk.
Hold on though. Naruto does grow up.
Yeah, he does become dad.
Matures.
He does become dad.
He does. Wait, what time frame or what timeline are we talking about for Naruto?
I think we're talking kid Naruto.
Not kid, but maybe like
I'm thinking
Shippuden?
Shippuden Naruto is kind of the most known, because let's be honest here.
I'm still going Kakashi.
Yeah, I think
Boruto.
Kakashi's more likely. And by that time in Shippuden, isn't he, the thing?
Yeah. But he's also still like eating ramen for every meal, and he doesn't have his grocery. His fridge is disgusting. It has like just expired stuff. Like
Naruto seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
I'd go hang
Would
out
Naruto
with him.
pay rent though?
Yeah.
I feel like he
Kakashi,
would.
I would rather live with Kakashi.
Yeah, Kakashi's more even keel and more reliable.
Yeah.
But I don't think we even need to. Let's just do it for a vote, just to formalize it.
Kakashi.
Yeah, that was
hard. It's a hard one, but Kakashi. I love Naruto. Yeah. He's my boy.
I love Naruto too, but yeah, just like
real
like I said,
world, I'd hang out with him.
Yeah, he'd be a great friend,
and
he would turn any two-player board game into like a group board game.
That's true.
And like, hey, if you're roommates with Kakashi, I bet you Naruto would come hang out sometimes anyway.
Yeah,
so.
True.
The other plus for Naruto too is he's going to be very grateful to have you as his roommate. He's
like he would be so happy.
Whereas
to have someone.
Kakashi might be a little more aloof. But
here's the thing:
gratitude doesn't pay the bills.
Would Kakashi want a roommate?
That's also a good point.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in this situation, they are roommates. Yes. So
yeah.
And with that,
that's a good point. But
are you guys ready for the next matchup?
For whatever reason, they need one.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have Kazuto, Kirito,
I was
Kirigaya.
just thinking that this was coming up. I don't know why I was like, it's going to be Kirito next. Anyway, go.
All right.
Facing off against Spike Spiegel.
How did I know you were going to say that? What the frick?
It's Kirito.
No,
Spike's a slob.
Yeah.
Spike's a slob and basically unemployed.
Yeah,
and
but
like
at least
famously,
he's making money.
But he's also famously like in debt too, and like not paying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like, I know he's a bounty hunter, but like he's so inept.
Which version
like,
of Kirito are we talking?
Any of them?
They're all the same. He doesn't change at all.
He's neat.
Well, the thing is, like, if we have Kirito like in SAO in the real world, he's a vegetable.
Well,
Jay.
So
that's a great roommate.
Do we want to live with a vegetable?
How would a vegetable pay rent?
He's getting money from the government, obviously.
Yeah, they
because
pay for him.
He's handicapped.
Yeah.
And he doesn't talk much. Perfect roommate.
Yeah, but then you have a room.
If he was awake, he's also, like I said, he's going to be tidy. He's smart, so he would have he'd have a good job. Yeah, I don't know. Kirito,
Jay,
I think would be.
Jay, I'm going to convince you here really easily. If Kirito was your roommate, Asuna's coming over all the time.
Oh, that's true. That is a very good point. Here's my counterpoint for all of you guys, though. He wouldn't remember Christmas, and he wouldn't get you a Christmas present.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm okay with that. I'll go to my family's house for Christmas.
Yeah, Jay. When was the last time you got a Christmas present?
Never. I don't celebrate Christmas.
Exactly.
I said a counterpoint for you. I didn't say a counterpoint for me.
Let us vote.
Kirito.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Kirito.
Yeah. Spike's a cool dude, sure, but Spike is basically that like old biker dude you'd see at the bar.
Yeah.
Like, cool to hang out with for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Gets old quick, and he ain't paying his rent. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Next matchup, we have Eren Yeager of Attack on Titan versing off against Ken Kaneki of Tokyo Ghoul.
Aww.
This is actually
two edgelords.
Yeah, this feels like the same character, just again.
But I can think of a few huge pros for Ken. But if someone wants to speak for Eren first, I think that'd be a good way to start.
Well, we already talked about Eren.
Yeah, I think Kaneki might be a little bit crazy by the end of Tokyo Ghoul.
Wait, are we going like anime or manga though?
I'm thinking manga. I regret I won't acknowledge the existence of the anime.
Yeah, the anime's not really canon.
I haven't really gotten further than the anime.
Okay.
How reliable is Kaneki?
Very reliable.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't have to worry about.
Does he care about his?
Yeah, no, that
Does
is
he care
true.
about his friends?
Yes.
You just need to buy a lot of coffee.
He kind of, honestly, they kind of have the same thing going on where everything that they do in their respective show is all about their friends, I would say.
Yeah. It's their love of friends that drive them to do things.
Yeah. Ken Konecki, you're always getting brilliant coffee made for you.
Yeah. I like coffee.
Here's the other thing. Toka will probably be over a lot.
Yes. Konecki.
I like Mikasa though too.
It's true.
Like
Konecki, he ain't eating your food. You know that.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about feeding him.
Yep.
You save money.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the problem, though. He might eat you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh wait, no. He's Kaneki. He wouldn't eat you.
Yeah, he wouldn't eat me.
That's true. Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I think I'm ready to vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cole.
Kaneki.
Ooh.
Yeah. Jay won me over with the coffee. Aaron Yeager ain't doing nothing for me other than paying the bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that.
Kaneki, at least he'll make me some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd probably bring you. He'd honestly would like bring you home food too. I think because people would
he
give
would
him
be
food and he wouldn't
considerate.
eat it.
Yeah, he'd
And
be
he'd
like,
just give
"Hey,
it
they
to
gave
you.
me this. Here's some food."
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah. Honestly,
I
is
would
a
take it.
great guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also voting Konecki.
Mm-hmm.
Jay.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be Kaneki.
Yeah.
Side note: the
Yeah.
only thing that would probably be annoying is him cracking his knuckles every once in a while.
Oh yes.
I do that all the time
Yeah,
myself.
no, I do that all the
too,
time.
but like if it bothers
Yeah.
people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
Yep. That could be triggering for people. Yep.
Yeah.
Make me an extra pot of coffee. I'll
I'll
I'm
deal with
good.
it. Yeah.
Like we're talking great coffee here too.
Mm.
I like coffee.
Indeed.
Ooh. I rolled the dice for the next one. Do you know who our next matchup is?
No.
Hitagi Senjugahara from Monogatari
Oh, okay.
will be versing off against. Sorry, we're getting to the point where like I'm running out of
Numbers.
Yeah.
Out of bandwidth.
L from Death Note. This
Who from
L.
L.
What?
L.
Oh,
Okay,
So all
I
the
need
same-
a synopsis of the Monogatari one.
Of Senjugahara.
Yeah,
Yes.
I haven't watched it.
I feel like this is Cole or J
Uh,
territory.
Yeah.
this is J territory because honestly, Senjugahara is the most boring character in the show.
No, she's the
There, I
best
said it.
character. She's best
I
girl.
said it.
She's so good. I
Okay,
mean,
tell us why she's so good.
I mean,
Yeah,
first
explain.
of all, she's not weird like L, so there's that. But like,
no, she is weird. Though.
she's not as weird as L.
Okay, well, okay.
L, when he sits down, he doesn't sit down. He stands on his feet and squats.
See, but I'm used to that from my brother. He does that all the time.
I do
That's nothing.
I do that a lot too.
So he perches
He perches, yeah. Anyway,
like a bird.
but
like a beautiful bird.
Describe her
That
to
sounds
me.
like a plus to me.
I call it the Slavic squat.
No, man, L's just weird. Senjugahara is like, she's an odd high school girl, but she's still like a high school girl.
Yeah, only she carries weapons with her all the time.
I'm gonna go back to the
Pair
tried
of
and true argument.
scissors.
Which one's most likely to kill you?
Senjugahara, honestly.
I don't think so.
I think
Yeah.
L's not killing you. Are you kidding me?
I mean, neither would kill you.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Senjugahara would, but in
she
terms
has
of
the
most
means.
likely, she wouldn't kill you, but she would maim you.
Here's the thing, though.
that's a good point.
Araragi would probably be over a lot, and that would also mean
Oh,
that Oshino
hey,
would be over a lot.
Hey, if Araragi was on this list, Araragi seems like a cool dude.
He'd actually be a great roommate. But he's
Honestly,
not on the
yeah.
He'd be a
list.
cool roommate.
Honestly, yeah.
Irrelevant.
S-
Irrelevant.
Not relevant though.
Yes.
Senjugahara is what's on trial today, and I find her guilty of assault. When she stapled a staple in her boyfriend's mouth.
Ow.
Jay.
Oh yeah, that
Or soon to be boyfriend's mouth.
That was
doesn't-
once at the very beginning of the story.
she,
That was the first time
Once
they
is
spoke
enough
to each
say
other.
no.
she also like kind of threatens people a lot.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you accidentally like I'm just keep going back to eating the banana here. If you accidentally ate her banana, she's literally gonna threaten to like kill you probably. But you know
Yeah,
she's not gonna
she'll-
kill you, but she might cut off your finger or something.
She'll be like, go get me another banana or else I'm going to staple your unmentionables.
Staple. Yeah.
Oh.
Listen,
Your socks.
Senjugahara's got the overall best OPs of Monogatari, but she's the worst girl. There, I said it.
You're,
But,
I
you know
mean,
what?
like, first of all, you're wrong.
I said it. I said
You're
it.
wrong.
Here. No, she's the most boring one.
The one episode
There's a reason she's the girlfriend, because she's boring.
Because she's the best. No, okay, there's the reason why Yotsuba's the girlfriend, because she's the worst one. There, I said it.
Okay, I feel like we're not making any progress here at all. We're just arguing over who's the best girl. So let's just vote.
L.
L.
Senjigahara. L's too weird.
You know what? For the sake of us not really being able to decide, I'm going to vote Senjigahara. So we go to Cole's trusty coin.
Whoa. Senjigahara?
Senjigahara.
Senjigahara, rock musician.
She plays
L.
It's Senjigahara, but she plays guitar.
Yeah. L.
L is the higher seed, so he'll go heads. Heads.
Okay. That's
That's
fair.
a loaded dice.
That was not spite. That's not
a loaded
spite.
dice.
I'm sorry.
Listeners, we leave it up to you to decide whether or not Cole is cheating.
I'm not cheating. I'm not.
And our next matchup will be Kakashi Hatake versus L. Loliot.
Kakashi. Oh,
Kakashi. Sorry.
Why do you keep saying his name so
I
well?
don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm hosting this. I am a terrible person. Kakashi versus L. This is again. Kakashi might win this whole thing.
Kakashi.
Yeah. Okay, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah. We're getting to the point where it's just like we've already argued about.
We've already established all of them.
Yeah, we've got their rap sheets down. We know who they are. We know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Lelouch Ramp Rouge from
number
Code
one,
DS.
first
Number
seed.
1 seed, the most favorited character on my anime list, will be versing off against the number 20th seed, Rem.
Oh no,
Oh.
Rem.
I think it
Rem.
has to be
No.
Rem because he just used Gias on you and be like, pay my rent every time.
You would do
No.
all the work.
Lelouch is just a rich boy.
Yeah, but
It has nothing to do with his Gios. Lelouch is a rich boy who can't do anything.
I feel like he would be insufferable to be around, actually.
Yeah.
Whether it's his Gios or just him being a rich boy, if he's gonna make me do all the work, I don't think I want to live with him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, it's Rem by default.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rem. Also, Rem not by default because Rem's winning this whole thing.
No, she's not.
I'm calling it right now.
She's not.
Rem's winning.
She's not.
Simply not. But our next matchup will be Mikasa Ackerman versus Rem. That's Cole. This is like the kill Cole matchup.
Yeah.
Oh,
His
man.
two favorite girls
Why are you doing this to me?
versing off
man.
against each other.
It's Rem though, but like,
Well,
I'm sorry, Mikasa.
Rem would probably kill you because she's a demon. Mikasa is a
I feel
good
like she'd
girl.
fight for you. She would fight for you.
Yeah, she'd stand up for you.
So would Rem.
No.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like Mikasa would actually get you, like, she'd argue with your landlord to get you lower rent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What would Rem do
Rem is kind of just coming home after a long day at, like, working as a maid.
for Roswell?
Yeah, and then, like, she's not even your maid. She's Roswell's
Yeah, she's
maid.
Roswell's maid. This is just
And then-
where she lives.
Yeah, and then she probably kind of mean to you, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
A little kind of snooty.
Well, I
at
mean,
first.
Yeah.
she was very tsundere towards Subaru before she
Right.
fell in love with him.
Yes.
You got
Mikasa, notoriously nice to people. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Oh,
of course.
shoot.
How foolish of me.
You've got me, Cole. You got me in some BS right there. This is basically a coin flip for me. Honestly, I don't really know.
I feel like we should coin flip because I wouldn't be able to decide either.
No, I'm still going Rem. Like I'm
Okay.
I'm going Mikasa.
Mikasa isn't even going to be home. She's going to be like elsewhere.
And what does that matter to me?
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to hang out with your roommates.
Okay, for my choice, I'm gonna flip a coin.
Okay.
Heads is gonna be Mikasa. Okay, Mikasa is my vote.
Man.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Do the right
Oh,
thing
gosh.
and pick Mikasa.
To be honest, I think I would enjoy roommating with like Rem more than I would Mikasa, just for the
Oh!
overall vibe.
And
Yeah.
we go to Cole's famous coin that's totally not rigged.
Okay,
Mikasa will be
is
heads.
Mikasa.
Watch it be tails.
It's heads. It's heads. God damn it.
Proof that it's not rigged.
Oh, what a surprise. The next round after I said Rem was going to win. This is rigged. You guys did this on purpose.
I like how we're all just getting angry very, very slowly.
Cole just did what I like to call a jinx.
Oh.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Gonna jinx
Not
you.
the Pokemon.
No. He was first talking about Smoochum, and then after that, it became Jinx.
Jay,
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Smoochum evolves into Jinx,
Who's Smoochum?
a Pokemon.
Come on, Cole. Don't be a boomer.
Come on. I don't know. This is my weekly boomer
Yeah.
moment.
Oh my god.
All right.
Is Smoochum like one of those ones that came out like in Gen 3?
Gen
Oh,
2.
Gen 2.
Gen 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who Smoochum is. I'm sorry.
I'll send you a picture
2001.
after. Yeah.
I don't know who Smoochum is. Back in my day, there was 151 Pokemon.
Now there's almost 1,000. Anyway,
Now there's too many.
random number! Generate!
We have Itachi Uchiha
Oh.
Ooh.
He's losing.
Yeah.
versus Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Cross him out.
It's
Okay,
Kakashi,
wait,
yeah.
wait. Okay, but
Wait,
has
what?
anyone seen
Okay.
seen the short where Itachi desperately tries to cook breakfast for Sasuke?
No.
And how did that?
And how did
You've
that
not
turn
seen
out?
That?
No, I need to watch this now, though.
Okay, after watch it, but he's desperately trying to scramble eggs for Sasuke, and so he chases a chicken around trying to get this egg just to scramble eggs for Sasuke.
Okay, who's making the breakfast?
Itachi.
Okay, yeah, no, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, you just sold me on Kakashi.
No, but
All
he's
right.
wholesome and would try to do things for you.
Why
Sure,
wouldn't he
sure
go
he
to
would.
the
For his
store?
brother.
Go, just get an egg out of the fridge.
Go to the store.
They had a chicken in the yard. I think they were looking for.
Where?
No,
What would he do here? There's no chickens around here.
You have
He'd be
to
like,
watch.
where am I
You
going
have
to
to
get an
watch
egg?
the short. Ugh,
Kakashi.
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 Itachi.
Kakashi.
Kakashi. Oh no.
Yeah, I think Itachi, like, he's like a popular character, but probably not a great roommate. He'd be super moody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolute edgelord.
Also might kill you. Okay, random number is generating. We have number 3 going up. Okay, Mikasa will be facing off against Levi Ackerman.
Ooh.
The
Battle of the
Ackermans.
Ackermans.
The Ackermans.
Yeah, Battle of the Ackermans here.
No.
Mikasa.
No, Levi.
Mikasa.
Mikasa
Mika-
will yell at me.
Look, Mikasa is Sukasa.
Exactly.
That's a good argument.
That's a
That's
solid
honestly-
argument.
I was going to bring up how Mikasa would basically have all the good parts of Levi without the grumpiness. Not
Yeah.
like she's not
she's
as grumpy. But I
Oh.
think honestly Jay's argument trumps that. I think I'm ready to vote.
Yeah. I'm good.
I vote for Mikasa Sukasa.
Mikasa. Yeah.
Mikasa.
I just don't want to clean the apartment. I'm voting Levi.
I
But he
feel
would
like
make you
Mikasa
clean the
would be
apartment.
sneaky clean. Yeah.
He would make you clean it.
No, he'd ask me to for a few times, and then he'd realize that I don't do a good enough job,
That-
And
oh,
he'd
that's a
beat
good
you
call.
and
up.
he'd just do it
He
himself.
would
Yeah,
beat
you're
you up
right.
and train
No,
you to do it.
He wouldn't beat me up.
He would.
He'd just scoff at me. He'd be like, "Ugh,
And call you mean
it's
names.
disgusting," and then he'd clean the apartment.
No.
Whatever, I can handle it.
All right. We have our last unclaimed character, Kurisu Makase from Steins Gate, the redheaded lovely lady, versus Kazuto Kirigaya Kirito.
I
don't
need a
know.
I need a description of this character from
We are-
Steins Gate.
Honestly, I think just
Kirisu's like the main girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's the main girl. Yeah.
Red hair
I'm
girl.
really surprised that
The-
she's on this list as the number 13 most popular character on Mal.
That's surprising,
Yeah.
but I'm going with her.
Yeah,
I think I'm going with her
Seems
too.
like she's got her act together.
Yeah, she's got a good head on her shoulders. She's bright. She's very sane. Only problem, would Okabe be over a lot?
I could hang out with Okabe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okabe be
It's
fun to
living
hang out
with him that would be the problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with Cole.
Hey man, I'd talk about. Listen, Okabe. That guy listens to Coast to Coast AM, and I would talk to him about that.
Your weekly
100%.
coast to coast reference right there.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you though, Kurisu.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we've decided Kurisu is the winner.
Yeah.
We're in the speed round now.
Okay.
Lightning
Kurisu
round.
versus Mikasa.
That's tough.
Mikasa.
Kurisu still.
Yeah, Kurisu still.
No, Mikasa.
I'm still going since I'm the one who decides tie or die.
The problem is
I
Mikasa
think
is
Kurisu.
Sukasa
Kurisu.
is still a strong argument, but yeah.
Yeah, Mikasa Sukasa strong
She
argument,
would be
but
a great bodyguard.
yeah,
Break-ins,
but like
no problem.
Makise Su
Yeah, but
something.
Kurisu is just like best girl.
Again, no. But again, Kirisu is like she's got a good head on her.
Yeah,
shoulders.
no, she'd just be a great roommate.
She'd be responsible.
Like, here's the thing: she's responsible. There wouldn't be any downsides to Kurisu, whereas like there would be an attitude problem with Mikasa.
Mm-hmm. I'm sealing
Kirisu, sure, she's a bit of a tsundere, but like she'd like keep you on, like she'd be the type to have like a schedule for like things that need to be done, and that's fine, especially with her roommate.
Yeah,
Kurisu advances.
Yes.
Next up,
Kurisu's kind of like the sleeper hit in this tournament.
Yeah, that was a sneaky one at the end there.
Yeah, could be. Yep. Yeah, potentially.
Number 4, Kakashi Hatake versus Kurisu. This is really
this is basically the final.
This is basically the finals, because whoever wins this is basically beating Kaneki.
Yep. You know what? I'll save it for the next round. But I'm going to go. I feel like Kakashi would be simultaneously a more interesting roommate. He'd be just as tidy. He's also paying his bill on time. He's probably taking you out for food. You're probably having a good time. You're probably eating good. He's not going to be annoying. My vote, Kakashi.
I will also.
I'm still going Kirisu because what roommate takes you out for dinner?
That's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel.
Oh, very good one.
Well, I mean, like you'd be like, oh, let's go grab ramen or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but every night.
Okay.
Not every night.
Right.
Who said every night?
No, yeah, just once in a
Just
while.
occasionally.
Mike's right.
I'm saying
Mike's
they'd
right,
be
Kakashi.
like a friend and a roommate, whereas Makase's probably just like
your roommate.
Yeah, she's just there to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go Kakashi.
Yeah,
I don't know. Being the introvert I am, I don't know if I'd want to always like have to be friends with my roommate.
Listen, here's the thing. Who would you rather just hang out and watch TV with?
Kakashi.
By myself?
Kakashi. That's not an option, Jay.
I mean, Kurisu probably. Here's the thing. What would they both want to watch on TV?
I don't know. Kakashi would probably want to watch something that I want to watch.
Kakashi would probably watch some ecchi harem anime.
Kakashi's watching anime.
He's watching harem anime for sure.
Well, no, I could see him being into romance though. Rom-coms.
Kirisu's not watching anime. I'll tell you that.
Kurisu probably doesn't even watch TV.
No,
Yeah,
Kurisu would probably be like into science stuff.
She's probably reading and like not wanting to
No,
talk.
you know what she's doing? She's studying. She's in school.
She's probably watching some documentary on Discovery Channel about bees or something.
Cole, that would interest you.
That does sound
probably.
That was a good selling point. Let's vote.
Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Yeah.
And with that, we come to the end of our round of robin of all of the anime characters, the top 25 anime characters on Mal. Who would be the best roommate? We have eliminated so many, and only 2 remain. We have Kenward Kaneki.
Kedward.
Versus Kakashi Hatake from Naruto. We have the number 18th seed versus the number 21 seed. Nice. Let's hear the arguments.
Kakashi, because he's cool.
He is
Kaneki,
cool.
because all the coffee you'd get from him.
Here's the thing. I feel like okay, first of all, 2 white hair boys going up against each other, 2 nice boys going up against each other. I think this one comes down to, would you rather have a roommate who's a little more passive and just like nice? Or would you rather have like a more raunchy and fun roommate? That's really what it comes down to.
I think passive for me, just because like, you know, I don't want to always be having fun when I'm at home. As an introvert personally, like, you know, sometimes I just want me time, and I don't think Kakashi would always give me that kind of me time.
I don't know, because he gets down in the feels sometimes, right? Where he wouldn't want to be around anybody. I think you're, because like if you've watched Naruto, which I think we all know the story, right? Like he definitely is a bit of a loner.
It's just like I feel like Kaneki, like he's just kind of more of a passive friend. I think point against him though, he does get depressed sometimes.
I'd say they both do.
Yeah, no, that is true.
For very valid reasons.
Yeah. Kaneki, you don't have to feed, so less food to buy.
Yeah, Kakashi's probably more likely to like do annoying things, I say.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like,
but I think I'd rather have that, because then there's some at least life within the place, right? As opposed to just being quiet.
Kaneki's kind of just like a husk, really.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just kind of feels like like me.
Yeah, no, that's what this is about. It's about you, right?
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't always want to have that kind of life. I just sometimes want that me time, and like if that sometimes ever clashes, then it becomes a problem.
I think you're in the show, like Kakashi definitely, like he famously does not have any friends except for Guy, who basically forces him to be friends.
and
Well,
Guy
yeah,
didn't
like
do
I'm not
that.
saying
Don't
that
forget
like
Yamato.
Yamato as well, yeah.
yeah, I'm not saying that you know, he'd always be like the party guy. That he's not Gojo 100%.
Yeah,
but, like
he's not exactly friendly. I guess.
no, but like I feel like Kaneki, he's just like that kind of guy who, you know, he sticks by his friends, but at the same time, like
Yeah.
he's a very passive guy. He doesn't like just personally, we'd probably vibe better.
Yep. I think we're saying the same thing over and over, so I think
Yeah.
it's time that we vote. Cole,
don't thi-
since
I-
you don't know any of these characters, I don't think, really?
I know Kakashi.
Oh, right, yes.
Kaneki Beta. Kakashi Alpha.
Mm.
Kakashi wins.
Mm-hmm.
See, I
Yeah,
feel like,
Oh,
I feel
go
like
ahead.
Kakashi would be like the voice of reason and common sense in my life and entertainment. So I would go Kakashi.
Kakashi just seems fun.
He
Yeah.
does.
I don't know. Like I said, like I could just hang out with
Yeah.
him. But Kakashi doesn't seem quite like as far as Gojo does, where like he'd be like
Stupid.
in
Yeah,
your face
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Kakashi is more like
Like he
you could just hang out.
gets embarrassed
Like I'm
at
just
things
picturing
too, so.
Yeah, I could just picture hanging out with him watching TV.
Yeah.
Watching the game. you
He's
know?
like the fun uncle.
So
Yeah.
2 votes for Kakashi. Jay?
Yeah.
I'm you know what? Kaneki would probably get me into coffee. And I don't know.
Hey, that's fair.
That's a good
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
just from the coffee shop that he works at, he'd probably make a mean cup of coffee because
Oh, yes.
from what Canon says, that place has a mean cup of coffee.
It's true.
And it would be a nice thing to just like when I come home from a tough day at work, have a nice warm cup of coffee and unwind. So I'm gonna pick Kaneki.
So that leaves me as the final choice, whether or not we have to go to the coin toss or whether or not Kakashi just wins straight up. We've said our arguments. I'm easily swayed by arguments because I'm like a leaf blowing in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
And much like a leaf blowing in the wind, aka the village hidden in the leaf,
Yeah,
I
I had a
vote
feeling.
for Kakashi Hatake will be the best roommate of all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because
I think Rem would have been a better roommate, but whatever. I'm not
You're
angry
just
about it.
salty.
yeah, just very salty.
I'm cool. I'm good. Whatever. It's all good.
And with that, thank you for listening to the Anime Protagonist podcast.
We're done. We all quit.
We're running so long. So, Cole, if people want to find you, where can they find you?
They can't ever. No, just kidding. You can find me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is at AniProCole. That's AniProCole. Jay, what's your Twitter?
You can go find me at JayGaredian, JayGaredian. Mike, where can they find you?
Find me at Gritty Gundam, GrittyGundam on Twitter. And then you can also follow the AniPro Twitter at AniPropod on Twitter. And then Brenna,
You can
promo
find
your
me,
stuff.
You can find me on Instagram at Duck Crumbs, so DUCK _ CRUMBS.
And please do that. Brenna, just to peek behind the curtain here, she did our logo. She did many of the graphics that you see, pretty much all of them that you see for our podcast. Very talented artist. We're very happy to have you on the pod. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for joining us this week.
Yeah.
And if you could just do us a huge favor and review, all that jazz on wherever you're listening to this, that'd be great. If this is your first time listening to us and you want to find us somewhere else, or you want to join our Discord or find us on Twitter and you can't remember what the heck we just said, probably because Michael mispronounced it, you can find all of our links on our link tree. Link linktr.ee/ANIPROPOD. Link.tree/AniProPod is where you can find all
Linked?
that. Yeah.
Linkter.e.
That was giving me like such difficulty. I thought it'd be so easy to say out loud, and then I started saying it. I'm like,
it
yeah,
sounded-
yeah. I was like, oh, no.
It sounded like you were in the midst of a stroke.
Yeah, that did not go well.
You can also
But you know what? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say you can also find us on Anchor. That's anchor.fm/anime-protagonist-podcast. I believe that's what it is.
Yep.
Sounds right.
Okay.
Okay. That's also in our link tree, that website as well. So
Yep.
Please do all of that. And for now, I think it's time that we say bye-bye.
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 Bye bye.